Um, what I would like to ask you, I mean, with the growing ABC viewership at the home front, you recently met with ABC club members. Before I ask you what that was all about, I'd like to take this occasion to thank all those who've been making ABC relevant to our people, all those who actually come on a daily basis. Dr. Victor Mba, Pastor Commando, we have our anchorman, the infatigable Paddy Tar. I also like to thank the Undersecretary of State for Communication and IT, Chief Oben, who has been working tirelessly behind the scene to make sure that we get these programs on time and in terms of quality. All those on the ground, at the home front and ground one, all the technicians and those who've been holding other programs like the Horizon, the ethics group, and so on and so forth. I would like to use this occasion and thank them. So, Mr. President, I would like to, you to talk to Ambazonians about what this meeting was all about.
Yes, I also want to add to the congratulations to everyone who has helped in one way or the other to keep the voice of Amazonia alive. Just imagine a war going on without an official channel of communication like this. You don't know what you have until you don't have it again. Just imagine what it will be. Just imagine the vacuum that will be when the international stakeholders are looking to the information to know what are these people saying? Because in that cacophony, everybody speaks for Amazonia. That's what it will be. And what a confusion when they have to look all over the place. They don't know which one is from the Amazonia, which one is not from Amazonia, which one is a personal opinion by somebody, which one is Amazonia's official position. They will know nothing. But now they know that we have the ABC. If it is not from the ABC, they take it with a pinch of salt. That's why some of them have reached out to me personally, say we see something like this, especially when we have not said anything on Twitter on ABC. They want to know what we are saying. They will not pick up something because some isolate somebody unknown, faceless, has written something and published, and they said that's Amazonia's position. Again, we have been spared from that because of a viable APC. I read from other the confidential cables that the ABC is really a problem to the enemy. They are having sleepless nights because of the ABC. And when your enemy is having sleepless nights because of what you are doing, then just know you are doing the right thing. Even if you don't know why he's not sleeping, just know you are doing the right thing. And that is why I want to congratulate those who have put their hands in their pockets to make the sacrifices needed to keep this house open, and also including the volunteers. The volunteers, it's not all about money. The volunteers who have put in their time, their energy, their knowledge to produce what you are enjoying now. I want to say on behalf of Amazonia, thank you. Um, I had a meeting to meet with these stakeholders and these club members to encourage one thing, to encourage subscription, to appeal for subscription. Because in this uh, uh, struggle right now, our number one focus, whether for counties, LGAs, or this central government, is the ground game. But in that with that focus, sometimes we forget to do other essential things, such as communication. Because it doesn't matter what we do. If it is not heard, it means we did nothing. If it is not known, it means we don't exist. If it is misunderstood, then we are not helping ourselves. So we have to have a communication house that is able to establish and publish our own narrative, our own position on things. So I'm calling on those people Ambazonia to subscribe. That means to consider to set aside a certain amount of money that will go for the matters that involve communication. So we continue to occupy this space that we occupy and render this service that we render for the struggle in this domain without being distracted from the major assignment we have, which is drafting to support our forces on the ground. So we can solve that easily through a process of elimination. If we draft anything from 10, 20, $100 a month, and we are able to get that directly from our accounts or from our bank accounts or cards system, that is put set aside. And if that covers the budget, we have eliminated that problem. We can now focus on the other one, which is a daily challenge of helping our forces on the ground to meet up with the forces of the oppressor, who are trying to annihilate our people. So that is what I will continue to say today. Go to ABC website. I'm sure it will be on this broadcast. Please just go in there and see for yourself. Consider uh, um, subscribing and for the next 1 year to help this media house, so that we will not be doing fundraisers. No, we are a house of advocacy. This ABC is for advocacy. And one thing with advocacy media is that it is not easy to sell to the general public. It is usually sponsored primarily by subscription. So that is why we keep relying on you, the consumer, those who believe in what we are advocating for. You are the one to do something to help us through subscription. We cannot go for adverts because some people don't like to advertise on our platform because of what we advocate for, what we are fighting for. Some people don't want to be seen to help us, and so on. So that is why we rely more on subscription. So I challenge you to take the link and go around, meet people who like to help advocacy for things like this, advocacy against genocide, advocacy against cultural and human and economic genocide that is going on against these people. That's what we're advocating against here. So people want to support that, they can do so without fear. We are in the United States of America. We are a 501c um, uh, organization. That means that if you donate money to us, we are able, the ABC is able to issue you a receipt for all your donations throughout the year, and you can use that for your tax purposes by according to the laws of the United States. So you can do that in the church. You can do that to other organizations. Why not do same for ABC? We'll give you the same documentation. So that is what we are. I started um, 2 days ago. That's what I started, and I think I will continue to invite you to join me. I am a patron also of ABC, uh, contributing $100 every month. I challenge you to join me at that level of membership, and let's help the communication. If you like anything we are doing here, they are doing here in ABC, you can make that sacrifice, and Amazonia will be free.
Thank you, Mr. President. So that I cut short my message of thanks, and I don't want to forget, especially the infatigable women who have been uh, so powerful to make sure that uh, the Amazonians understand what is going on. um, Ma Dorothy, Dr. Biedu, uh, our great professor, Bridget Tebo. They have all been extremely instrumental in bringing the quality of programs that we project to the home front. So I would like to make sure that Ambazonians know about these people. We have Casey, of course. I can't forget you. You've been very instrumental in handling some of the interview sessions that we had. Of course, our two wonderful ladies at the anchor, I think Okpala and Miss Smart. And thank you for the work that you've done. We are not, this program is not over yet. We're still probably getting to some very topical issues.